Have you been replaying the moment you said goodbye to your pet over and over again, wondering if you made the right choice? Are you haunted by thoughts like, what if I had waited one more day? Or did I give up too soon? If you're carrying guilt after making that heartbreaking decision to help your pet pass, you are not alone. And you're not a terrible person. In fact, you may have been your pet's greatest blessing. In today's video, we're going to talk honestly and soulfully about what euthanasia guilt really is and how to begin healing. I'll share a powerful real life story, offer spiritual insight, and guide you through a short exercise that works with your emotions to help you shift out of guilt and into peace. I've certainly experienced this in my own life. Early on, I worried about knowing when the right time was. I agonized over it and then second guessing myself afterwards. It was a no-win situation. And no matter what decision I made, I always felt guilty afterwards. So this video was inspired by a beautiful, though very poignant comment someone left on one of my recent videos. She shared about her little dog who had been very sick for over a year. She said he was in and out of hospitals every 2 weeks, getting fluids and all kinds of tests, suffering from kidney disease, anxiety, high blood pressure. She said during that time, she did everything she knew to support him. It was gut-wrenching watching his decline and his health issues. When a new one cropped up, she would take him to the vet and do whatever she could do to get his little body going in the right direction. And after all the trying, all the hoping, all the love and caretaking, she had a real moment of clarity, a deep knowing that it was time, that her little one had had enough. You know what that clarity was? Spirit gently guiding the process and whispering in her ear. So she did what so many people find unthinkable, yet ultimately sacred. She helped him pass peacefully at home in her arms. And now she's tormented. She wonders, did I do the right thing? Ah, what if I had just waited a little longer? She was asking me, Tammy, what if he could have bounced back? What if he could have had another day, another week? So if you've ever asked yourself these same questions, I want you to pause and I want you to hear this. You didn't let them go because you stopped loving them. And now you're this terrible person. You let them go because you loved them so deeply. You gave them a gift to be free from the pain in a body that no longer worked. Animals don't cling to their bodies the way we do. When their bodies stop working, when the pain replaces play, they begin to unhook, to transition long before we do. That moment of clarity you had, the deep knowing you felt, it's not your imagination. It's not weakness or failure or giving up. It's spirit guiding the process, getting through to you in soft, gentle ways. It's your heart aligned with their soul, hearing what they can't say out loud. And in this woman's story, her dog wasn't robbed of time. He was released from suffering. I would say to her, you didn't give up. You gave him peace. But in her recalling the story, she hasn't seen herself in that way. She feels that she's let him down, even though she had that crystal clear knowing that it was time. Our animals don't look back with judgment. Only we do that. They don't hold grudges like humans do. They feel the love behind every decision. They're so wise, and especially this one. Let's do something now to begin shifting that heavy energy of guilt into something softer and more healing. So I want you to grab a piece of paper or place your hand over your heart, or do both, and repeat these steps with me. Number 1, name what you're feeling. For instance, I feel guilty because fill in the blank. What would it be? I think I should have waited longer. Be honest. Say what you've been holding in. Let it have a voice. 2, now speak the deeper truth. I made the most loving choice I could. I didn't want you to suffer. I acted out of love. I honored you every step of the way. Now, 3, talk to your pet and spirit. Say, if you could tell me one thing right now, what would it be? Close your eyes and be still. Notice what comes. Maybe it's a word. Maybe it's a sensation. Maybe a memory drops in. Your heart will register the message even if it comes later. You are putting out a call of love for your pet and spirit to answer. And 4, end with a blessing. May you always be free, joyful, and surrounded by my love. And may I remember our love more than the pain of goodbye. You can do this every single day. You could write a letter. Your pet's going to hear you. Guilt is often just love with nowhere to go. Let's give that love a direction. Let it become a prayer, a thank you, a quiet conversation between your heart and theirs. You didn't fail them. You helped free them. And that is the most sacred act of love you can offer. If this has touched your heart, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story because you know what? When you share, we join our hearts together. We keep the connection alive. And if you know someone else who's struggling with guilt after losing a pet, please share this video with them so it will help them. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I release new videos. And if you'd like more support, more soul-centered insights and healing tools for your journey with your animals, please sign up for my newsletter at TamiHendrix.com. I would love to stay connected with you there. Your love for your pet didn't end. It just changed form. And they are still with you more than you know. I'll be back next week with more messages from the animals. Hope to see you then.